Dead End Hip Hop album review. Latto 777. Look, before we get into a little bit of a bio for Latto, because this is the first time that she's been in the Dead End Hip Hop Chamber, I just want to let you guys know, between March 30th and April 4th, you got 20% off.
Everything. Damn.
20%. Everything.
I mean, they only paying 80?
They only paying 80, man.
Damn. I might buy me a shirt.
Gotta get you one, Mike. Gotta get you one. I don't know if they make the medium though.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Man, that wasn't even necessary. See what we're talking about? About things that don't need to be said?
Mike throws a lot, and I don't throw it back all the time.
You don't. But when you do, it's usually a gut punch.
Literally.
It's a gut punch.
But Latto 777. First time she's been in the Dead End Hip Hop Chamber. First time she had a media breakthrough was back in 2016 on The Rap Game. It is a TV show, and that's where she made her appearance. And I think that's kind of where she broke through. In terms of musically, back in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, her single, Bitch from the South, hit the Billboard chart. And that's really where she had her debut breakthrough in music. Shortly thereafter, she signed to RCA Records, and then she released a remix with Saweetie and Trina. You know what I'm saying? So she had to ride the wave, which was very smart on her end. She has a lot of ties to a lot of Southern artists, such as Gucci Mane and others. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she's from here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of Southern artists mess with her.
I don't know. Is it Atlanta? Southside, Clay County, Clayco.
Hey, this is not Amaretto, okay? This is Latto.
Yo, she jumped on that though. She jumped on the feature for that.
Latto did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't even heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she's talking about how it's not Atlanta actually. It's actually Clayton.
First time, I'm not gonna front, that I listened to a Latto project. I know she had a mixtape that was released previously, but this is my introduction to Latto as an artist. She was nominated for Best New Hip Hop Artist at the 2020 BET Hip Hop Awards.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She was nominated and didn't say that she won. And she was also on the 2020 XXL freshman class.
Latto?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Wow.
It's
For real?
weird.
I never heard the name until you texted it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about her until last year. I know we did Atlanta Week to close out 365, and I think she was one in consideration.
You said 2020 freshman list? I thought we talked about that one. I remember watching it.
So she tweaked her name a little
Mulatto.
bit. Mulatto. She shortened it up.
Oh!
So she did shorten it up. She kind of went through a couple of name changes. Like
Miss
she
Latto.
was known as Big Latto, Mulatto. Now she's just Latto. Okay.
I've heard of Mulatto.
Okay.
I've never heard of
Latto.
Latto.
She
I
started
didn't know
getting
she
backlash
changed.
for it.
Cause I was like, how did this brand new person get these features
All of the
and the
accolades and
samples
stuff like that. Yeah. We're talking 21, Lil Wayne, Childish Gambino, Nardo
Right.
Wick, which is blowing up, Lil Durk, and Kodak Black. Those are heavy hitter names, you know what I'm saying, for up and coming artists that typically you can't get or can't afford.
JD was over that Rap Game show, right? That was JD's show, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she got a lot of notoriety and recognition from that. Even though she's up and coming, she had a lot of push from that show.
Yeah.
Good for her.
100%. But like I said, this is my introduction to her music. Like I known of her, but I never listened to her music. And this is my first.
So you never heard
intro.
the singles, the other singles from like? Damn, really?
Nah. Like I knew of her. I seen like headlines and I read things, but I don't. She's been on other shows and stuff like that my wife be watching. So I'm like, oh, I know who that is, but I never listened to her music like that.
I have the radio on sometime because of my kids, and you know it was heavy on the radio. A lot of her songs.
Man, I don't know the last time I listened to her. But anyway, 777. This project definitely surprised me. In a good way.
This probably definitely surprised you.
Project.
You said I didn't push back. I just
Yeah, no, I know. I feel you. I appreciate it.
just did this.
I misheard that one. Okay. I want to start here. Like, it really has replay value for me. I like the energy on this thing. Her energy level as an artist was very up throughout this entire project. I like her. Like, she really has some skill. Now, there were a couple of joints on here that I didn't necessarily care for. Big Energy was, I didn't like that beat. That was just
You don't like big dick energy?
Huh?
You don't like big dick energy?
It's
Not
not.
answer the question. Just saying. You're not gonna answer the question.
Yeah,
Okay.
when she was rapping on everything, I'm fine with it. You know, I'm always for women's perspective on sexuality and all of that type of stuff. I've always been pro that.
That's
So
a sample beat though.
It is, and I don't know. I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I listened to it and it just didn't match like some of the other stuff that was on here.
I thought you about to say it didn't match your energy.
See, I'm just saying, he coming for your neck today, bro.
All of y'all motherfuckers, man. Fuck all y'all niggas tonight. But it starts off to me really dope with 777, and then part 2. I don't know why she split it up like that. I think it could have been just like a dope beat switch.
I thought that was dope though. I thought that was interesting.
To switch,
Yeah, I thought it
to
was
name it a
fine.
whole other track.
Yeah, part 2. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something about it.
Yeah, I just thought it was a little weird because it was just like it's
Well,
the
part
same
1
thing.
was so short, it kind of threw me off. Part 1 was dope as fuck.
It
That's
was
why
dope as
that's
fuck.
why I'm kind of with Ralph. It didn't really make sense to split it.
Yes, just make a beat switch. It makes more logical sense. To
It's
me.
not like the topic changed.
Exactly. It was make it a beat switch
Yeah, I mean, rappers do that shit all the time.
all the time.
And they love it whenever a beat switches in the middle
Yes.
of a song.
But I think that's why I like it, because rappers do it all the time, and so she just decided to make a part 1, part 2. I don't know. I thought it was different and interesting. You know what I'm saying?
It was different. I don't know about interesting, but it was definitely different. And then, man, Sunshine with Lil Wayne and Childish Gambino. Like the fact that she got Lil Wayne.
The fact that she got Childish Gambino is what's more surprising to me.
Well, both of them. You know what I'm saying? Just because
Wayne to hop on somebody's stuff though.
He just wants to rap. Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
Wayne,
lately.
Wayne is in that rap pocket
Yeah.
right now. Like he's motivated.
But
Gambino's
Childish
different,
Gambino
yeah.
seems like he's a lot more selective on who he jumps on tracks.
100%.
So that's what was surprising to me.
He probably did it because she's from here.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Promoting, you know, Atlanta women. But
He
man,
still go by that rap name?
Y'all thought he changed his name?
He did at one point. I thought.
I thought he just...
Yeah.
Donald
Donald Glover. I
Glover.
think he just started. I'm with Ken. He did make an announcement that he wasn't going by Childish Gambino anymore.
I don't remember that either. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, they hear that. I love Childish's verse on this. Like he really did his thing.
I thought it was interesting that he said he has a mulatto kid or something. Like
Yes,
He does.
I know, but the way but it just was weird that she dropped the name mulatto because she was getting backlash. But then he has a verse saying, "I have a mulatto."
You know
kid.
damn well that's why he did it.
Yeah.
I know
He's,
that.
he's an asshole. That's why he did it.
That is so fucked up.
It's-
Why would he
I
do
love
that?
it because he's Childish Gambino.
He's childish.
Basically.
Really are.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was pretty clever, and now I think it's even more clever now that I know that that was her
what
old
that
name.
is.
Yeah.
I thought he was just making a reference to her name being Latto.
I just didn't understand. I'm like, damn, why would he do that on her track?
I would expect nothing less.
And why would she clear that? I don't know. It was just weird.
Well,
I thought it was weird.
Fast forward to Sleep. Y'all know I'm from Chicago.
sleep?
Yeah, that's
I
that
don't know-
Twister shit.
Oh,
Obviously, you called it, but I thought that was a big missed opportunity not having him featured.
Not having Twister on there.
Yeah.
100%.
I was
Because that's
like,
that
man.
Get It Wet beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with all of the other male features that she had on here, I liked it, Rod. It was a missed opportunity, but I think she did good enough where I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No, the
like, I
song is
fuck
still,
with the track.
Yeah, I think the song is still dope. I just think I couldn't help but think like, damn man, I hear Twister on it.
yeah.
Man.
I hear
Yeah.
Twister. Like,
Even
why?
if he just did the hook.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
something.
I agree.
I was
agree.
really hoping that he just wasn't like his name wasn't on it and he was just in there.
That beat is so fucking dope.
It is.
bro.
It's really a
Man,
dope
even
beat.
all these years later.
It's like, oh man.
Yep.
When I had put this on and they went to that, I said, wait, hold on. She went there? Like, you know about this? Huh?
We know how it opened. Yeah.
Yep. Doom.
Yeah.
And she used the pimping references and stuff like that. I thought that was interesting. So yeah.
Yeah. Like I said at the beginning of my review, like this has really replay value for me. And I didn't go into it expecting that I was gonna like be like, oh man, like this Latto shit hard. Like, but this Latto shit hard. Like I really like this project. You know what I'm saying? I think the features came in and did exactly what they needed to do. She displayed her talent. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a gimmick. It wasn't, oh, well, let me just do XYZ because it's what's hot. This felt very genuine to her brand. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with it, man. Like, I really like this project.
She raps hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I appreciate about her. I know Megan raps hard. I know Megan gets a lot of praise for rapping hard, but I like how hard she raps, and I don't understand why they don't push that more. Like, they push the sexual, well, obviously I know why, but yeah, it's like they push the sexualized part more based on the singles and stuff. Big Energy was the single off of this or something like that. And I'm like, why did they pick that when they could have picked like so many other songs on, not so many, but like a few other songs on here that could have been a single that would represent her better in my opinion. Because she's a hard rapper. I mean, she talks about sex, but she talks about sex in the way that Megan does, that's like owning it. And that's what I like about it. But no, man, this shit came on hard. 777, just that beat. God damn, man. She just the way she just aggressive on that shit. Like I'm like, is she ever happy? Like I don't know. I was like, it seems like she's always mad or something. But I mean that's cool. But it also is a detriment in a way for me as well, because when I hear the softer song, it's like it doesn't come off authentic because you rap so hard and because all the other stuff sound hard. So when I hear the softer songs, I'm like, I don't know if I believe it, which is weird, right? Like, you know, because she is like just, I don't know, very much a woman. You know, I thought this was interesting, and then the Sunshine, obviously, I thought was interesting having Childish Gambino on there. But as Myke said, he's actually from here, so I could definitely see him, you know, getting behind that and jumping on that. Lil Wayne wasn't surprising as it was for you, and I like this Nardo Wick guy, man.
Nardo's hard, bro.
I've heard him on a couple other things. I really like his rap voice, and like I don't think he has the bars like that, but you know, he has a certain approach vibe to music that I kind of mess with.
I want to say we did like 1 or 2 Nardo Wick projects.
Bro, I can't even remember.
You can't remember. I feel but I
Y'all
want to
did
say,
so much.
if y'all don't remember, go back to the Dead of Hip Hop podcast. Like, I'm pretty sure we did 1 or 2 projects.
Yeah, and I like Southside, you know, her repping where she from and stuff, man. I mean, she puts it all throughout her music, but she's always repping that Southside or whatnot. And then Willie with 21 Savage. It was cool. I expected to like it more because I like 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? I think this was another single, though, actually.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I saw 21 out.
You was ready, right? You was ready.
Man, I was ready. I was like, what is this?
What was it that you did that you didn't like?
21 be saying some wild shit, and I wanted to hear some wild shit. And he ain't really say no wild shit. I don't know, she just outshined him on it, and I just wanted him to kind of match her. I don't think he's a better rapper than her, but I do think the way he approaches music is dope. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I fuck with 21.
And I thought it was interesting too. I know one of her names was like Big Latto, so I thought it was interesting that she's always used Big Latto instead of like Little, because I think she mentioned that like how people use like Lil this. She the first person to use Big in her name instead of, you know, that whole Little trend or whatever. So now other people are using the Big trend.
Somebody tell about Big Lurch. She
She might.
Texas.
She actually might. Yeah.
Texas, boy.
Yeah, she might know.
Fat cats dropping niggas in seconds, boy. Already, boy.
Already, boy.
That's my shit, man.
Yeah. Because I never understood that Little shit. To this day, I don't understand why people call themselves Little this, Little that. I never understood that.
Big Sean.
Young this, young that. I never understood that. So I thought
You can't say old.
right.
I'm old Jeezy.
Right.
Don't roll off the tongue.
But I think he chose young just to be different from Little. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think
At that time, yeah.
At that time, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna choose Little. I'm gonna say young. I'm like, why say something like that in the first place? Like, I just never understood that. Because they end up dropping it at some point anyway. But yeah, I think that's interesting about her that she said Big Latto. I thought this was decent, man. I don't know if it's like a replay value thing for me. I could just appreciate and acknowledge that she's dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't see myself like returning to it like that. But them 7-7 joints are super dope though. And she has a few in there that I could see myself, if it came on, I wouldn't turn it off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my take on Latto.
I enjoyed parts of my listening experience here. I do agree with you in terms of her showcasing her talents throughout the album. I think that was the big takeaway I got after I listened to it for the first time. It was like, oh, she's gonna give you the hard rapping or whatever, then she's gonna soften it up a bit. She's almost like she's making songs for a lot of different people here, which was kind of part of the problem that I have. It just felt a little inconsistent at times. The sequencing at times was a little harsh. It goes from one song and then it just dropped into this more softer version or a completely different beat. So it didn't feel as seamless as I would have liked. Other people may have dug it a lot more. But overall, I walked away thinking that, you know, she could definitely carve out a career. And I think she could potentially be a star in this industry for sure. Because I think she's definitely good enough, you know, with the rapping and I mean, of course, all the features and stuff. And she's slowly building a buzz, man. Sleep was dope as fuck. And 777, of course, we already talked about those. Sunshine was cool. Like I said, I didn't like the Like a Thug song with Lil Durk. Stepper was cool too. So there's definitely some joints on here that I like. But I think it's a little bit of 50-50. But I think that comes down to the type of rapping that I like versus some of the other stuff that she's doing here. This was my first time listening to her, and I walked away like, okay, all right, Latto. All right, Latto. She ain't hit the Meg the Stallion yet. She ain't the Tina Snow yet, because Tina Snow is a different animal. But Latto's there, man. I think I like Latto.
So Ken, why didn't you like the joint with Lil Durk?
I did not like that hook. That fucking hook was horrible.
Damn.
I didn't like the track.
I'm about to fuck you like a thug.
Oh my god, that shit was
You like that shit, boy?
so fucking commercial.
What?
I mean, I was.
You ain't trying to get fucked like a
well, I
thug,
was
bro?
gonna, I was like, dang, that's like I said, I hate you, Latto. Tell him, Latto.
Man, I ain't been fucked like a thug in a minute now.
It's not one of my favorites, Ken, but I 100% agree. I feel like that could be one of those radio joints. And it displayed her talent, where she was more singing on that one. And I was like, damn, like her singing voice doesn't sound bad. And she does it on other parts of the album too, but more so on this one. And I was like, I think she sounds good. Again, not one of my favorite tracks, but one that I was like, I like it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why.
Yeah, the singing's okay, but yeah, and I understood the track. I just didn't like the track.
And I like Dirk on it too. I thought Dirk did good.
No.
Damn.
Okay.
I had never heard of Latto before. Again, I didn't learn until this review that it was Mulatto before. But I didn't even hear Mulatto, to be honest. But yeah, so I didn't know what this project was. I wasn't sure what I was walking into. First two songs I thought they were excellent. Beat, super hard. I didn't expect her to come out with like bars like that. And yeah, I was very, very, very impressed. She had a lot of funny lines, Latto fell off, said a bitch never. And I love all that shit about I ain't the one and I'm damn sure ain't the two.
Oh yeah, I like that.
And yeah, Wheelie was pretty good. I can see why. Well, I mean, I'm never super, super hype on 21's verses, but this one did seem a little lackluster. It did seem like a little bit pulled back. So I'm not sure what was going on there. I do agree with Ken. Big energy as far as sequencing, it was jarring. It really felt like it came out of nowhere. I was like, whoa, what? What is this song? I'm surprised that, I assume Mariah Carey doesn't own that sample, right? I would still imagine the sample's got to be expensive at this point since it was used on Mariah Carey's shit.
But it helped her though. It propelled her. It's a big single for her. I know we don't like it here, but it is a big single for her.
No, I just mean I'm surprised she was able to because I thought this was her first project, period.
Yeah, she signed the RCA.
She has a budget plus JD. And JD produced most. Oh yeah, JD produced most of like her later stuff.
My only point was I thought this was her first project ever, period.
I got you.
So for her first project to use an expensive ass sample,
yeah.
But now that I see she's already got a name, she's already got connections, it totally makes sense. Because when I first heard it, I was like, "What is this song?" I was like, "I know this song from somewhere," and I had to pause it because I had the words in my head, but I couldn't think of who sang it. When I went and looked it up, I was like, oh, it's Mariah Carey. I was like, weird. She's going over Mariah Carey's sample. But anyways.
I did like the part of the hook where she was just like, you ever catch me broke, I'm probably rocking the cast. I didn't know what she was saying at first.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was dope,
I was
too.
like, oh, okay. If you ever catch me broke, I'm probably rocking the cast.
Oh, broke. I thought you said bumping.
Oh, no. If you ever catch me
bumping.
broke, I'm probably rocking the cast.
Got it.
I was just like, oh, okay.
He broke her arm.
Oh. It clicked like once I really thought about it.
Did not click for me.
Yeah.
Just now.
No, that's a good bar.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah.
But she's really good. She's really, really good. She's got skill. She's got style. I like the rapping songs. I did not care for the singing songs. Now, like Ken said, I get it. I get why she's doing it. Because other people will love those songs, and it shows versatility. It's just for me personally, I don't care for those songs. So I didn't like Little Like a Thug. I didn't like Bust Down. I didn't like Real One. Not necessarily because they're bad songs. It's because that's not my style of rap. Now the rest of this, I was like, oh, this is interesting. Sunshine I thought was really interesting. I did think it was kind of weird. I don't know if this was planned, but how Gambino and Wayne's verses were very similar. How Gambino kind of used the same sort of pitch shifting, auto-tune, whatever that Wayne used. At first it was weird. I guess then it kind of just, I settled into it and it was like, okay, so that's kind of cool that they used the same style. Stepper was really, really, really hard. I really like that beat. The piano with the 808 sounded really nice.
How'd you like Nardo Wick?
I had never heard of him before, but I like him. I like him. I think he's got style. Again, I came out of nowhere. I'd never heard of him before at all. Trust no bitch. I can't trust no bitch. I was like, okay. All right. But
That's
yeah, Huh?
That slap for you?
Hey, that was it. That was it. I said, hey, Latto, me neither, bro. Me neither. But yeah, it's a cool album. It's a cool album. She definitely can spit. Like Rod said, I don't think that I'll return to this because I don't think it's made for me. I think this is a great album to showcase that, y'all got to stop with all of this, women can't rap and women do this, women do that. She can spit with some of the best y'all got as far as mainstream rappers go. It's cool, but it's not something that I would return to. It definitely hits on one note. She doesn't diversify content very much, but nothing wrong with that. A lot of dudes don't either. Some of my favorite rappers talk about the same shit every damn album, so that's fine. For me personally, a lot of the over sexual stuff, I always feel like this is a disclaimer. I don't like when dudes do it either, so that doesn't really suck me in. But if I'm just judging this based on, oh, you're stupid.
I was just saying,
y'all stupid.
Poor choice of words.
If I'm just judging this based on just beats and raps, I got nothing to knock. She can rap. It's just not my kind of shit, but she can spit.
Nobody really mentioned the song "It's Given." Any particular
given
reason why?
boss.
That's just a song, just like any big energy. It's just not for us. It's just an anthem for women.
100%. But I enjoyed that track because I felt like it had like a New Orleans bounce to it. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like a real, like a strip club type of shit.
Yeah, but I don't listen to that type of shit. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
You like Big Frida?
No.
No, Big Frida's great, but I don't listen to it.
Yeah,
I'll go see her.
Exactly.
I'll go see because the shows are fucking hilarious and they're entertaining. But I'm not gonna get in my Honda Fit riding around listening to Big Frida.
Right.
I brought that one up because like that one sounded like very southern.
I got you.
It sounded like almost like No Limit.
I
It
couldn't
brought me
get
back
past
to
the
that.
content. I couldn't get past that it didn't sound like it was for me. I couldn't get past
I
that
feel you.
part.
All right, that's fair.
I
She'll
think she
definitely
already
be a star.
is. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
she already
100%.
is. It's just
Okay.
It's just other women are just kind of overshadowing her right now, and I don't understand why. Like Megan,
Well, Megan's been out a little bit longer. Her fan base is bigger.
Coy Leray.
She's very controversial. That's what's her name? What's his name? Daughter.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like the Megs, the Coy Lerays, the shit, real talk, still Nicki a little to a certain degree.
Cardi.
I think it's those women that are kind of overshadowing her right
Well,
now.
I think I understand Cardi, Meg, and Nicki, right? Like they're more established. They have more projects. Their fan bases are bigger. Latto is still on the up and up. Coy, I don't know if she overshadows Latto. I think she gets more social media attention, but I don't know if she overshadows her musically though.
I feel like she's starting to.
Really?
Like, I don't know what it is, man. It's just
I feel
weird.
you.
It's kind of weird.
She'll get there. Maybe after this project.
Possibly, but it just seems like she's kind of in just one little place type of thing. Like, it's like not going above that.
Well, didn't Meg have that issue for a
She
minute?
did,
Before
she
she
did.
broke out and
She
So
did.
yeah, maybe next album
Possibly.
it'll be,
Like Latto still doesn't have that song like WAP that's like, because I think Meg was obviously huge before that, but everybody was talking about that.
Big Energy's not gonna do that for her.
Nah. I don't think Latto has that song just yet. You know what I'm saying? I think her catalog is really good on this one because this is the only one I've heard. I don't know if she has like that overpowering song, that controversial song that everybody has to talk about. I don't know if she has that yet.
Big Energy.
Today we here talking about our favorite artist's worst album. There was a moment in time on this project that should have been iconic.
I think a lot of people actually really enjoy that album. Just for me personally, it was just a little too commercial for me.
And this was back when you brought albums, so you like, you try to psych yourself like, this is a good album. I spent my $15.99. It was worth it. But
I feel like my favorite list goes in people's opposite order.
It was it was at that point I was like, all right, he done. He ain't got it no more.
My favorite tracks are 777, both parts. Give me Sunshine. Give me Stepper. And give me Sleep.
I definitely really like both 7/7's part 1 and 2. Stepper is 3. Sleep. Oh yeah, I guess I'm coming back to Sunshine. Yeah, so give me Sunshine. Yeah.
Actually, I think I got the same 5, Rod. 777 part 1 and 2. Sunshine, Stepper, and Sleep.
I am going with the 2 777s. I'm going Sunshine, I'm going Stepper, and South Side.
Latto, if you watching, look, my introduction to your music definitely a great introduction to your music. I fuck with it. Like I said from the beginning of the review, has replay value for me, so I'm definitely gonna come back to this. I like that overall energy on this project. Like Ross said as well, I like the fact that you're able to rap hard and then you display the versatility of being able to soften it up. One of my favorite songs, like Sleep Sleep, it's softer but it's still hard at the same time. So I enjoy that. I enjoy the versatility. Continue to grind, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely think you're a star in the making. You're already a star, but I think a superstar. I think you could be one of those that are pushed heavy. I think that, you know, you could get all of those placements and all of that type of stuff. I think you could reach the levels of Nicki Minaj, the Little Kims, and all of that because the talent is there. And I think as long as you continue to stay true to yourself, you're gonna reach that. So I enjoyed 777.
It took me a minute to understand what the 777 is, but I guess
What
that's
is that?
like, it's like lotto, like
Hitting the
lottery and stuff. Like, yeah.
Oh,
Okay. I didn't get that.
I just thought it was one up from 666. Bands do that. I thought that was a weird title. I didn't think about the lottery.
Like to a slot machine, it's 7.
Oh,
Lucky 7. Yeah. So I was like, cool.
Yeah.
It took me a minute, but I caught it. Latto, if you're watching, I think you're seriously dope. Seriously a dope artist. I hope you get more attention because, yeah, you really, really can rap. Yeah, but overall, this is a cool listen. Like I said, I don't know if I'll return to it, but what I will say is if it was on, it's not something that I would just shut off depending on the song. I am looking forward to what else you can do. I would definitely like to see like a mixtape, kind of like what Meg did with her Something for the Hotties, because it seemed like she just was able to just like let loose on that and just rap hard. And I think I want to hear more of that. I understand, just as other people have said here, why you do some of the singing stuff to diversify your content. You know, you're a mainstream artist, so that makes sense. But I do think I would like to see you just kind of get off on like a mixtape on a just hard tip, because I see it obviously is in you. And I like that style. So overall, I think this is good. It's a good project. And looking forward to what you do next.
Latto, if you're watching, good project. I enjoyed my listening experience here. And I definitely think you have a future ahead of you in this game, you know, with your talent, your diversity, your ability to make a variety of songs here and there. So yeah, just keep up the good work.
Latto, congrats on a great album. It's obviously not made for me, but I'm sure whoever it is made for, I can't see why they wouldn't enjoy it. Hopefully this is the first step to you being way more successful. I know you don't give two shits, but yeah, it's not something that I would return to because it's just not my kind of music. At any rate, I was pleasantly surprised by how great of a rapper you are. And yeah, hope you keep going.